Hey Jaime, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Coach talked about before you guys got into the tournament needing tournament experience. You guys have a unique tournament experience, seeing as you're staying in Indianapolis. How has that experience been? How is it actually getting uh, game experience as well as the camaraderie? How's it going with the team?
Um, as far as game experience, it's been great being able to be out there with my teammates, getting to play in this amazing tournament. As a kid, everyone dreams about playing in March Madness, so being able to do that with such a great group of guys has been special. And in the hotel, we're all just hanging out with each other, watching movies, playing video games, and trying to keep a good attitude. We're stuck in a hotel, so we're just trying to make the most of it.
Our next question is from Joe Reedy, AP.
Hi, Jaime. Just with both LA schools in the Sweet 16, how much do you think that's a good showcase for Southern California players since the roster is loaded
I
for
think it's
both?
a I think it's a great showcase for guys from Southern California. A lot of homegrown guys are playing for their hometown schools, so I think it's great for us to display that on such a high level. This is pretty much the biggest stage in college basketball, so I hope we're making those guys in Southern California proud.
And then just seeing the momentum that the Lakers and the Dodgers winning championships earlier in the year, does that give you guys a little bit of a boost too?
Yeah, definitely seeing those guys. I grew up in LA, so those are both my teams. So seeing them win those championships was really awesome. So hopefully, the Bruins can bring a championship home as well.
Next question is from Joe Curley, Ventura County Star. Go ahead with your question, Joe.
Hi, Jaime. Did your parents go to Indiana? I know obviously you guys are separated there, but did they make it out there?
Yeah, my dad was able to make it to the Michigan State game, our first game that we played, and my mom and my grandparents, they were able to make it out to the our last game versus Abilene Christian. So yeah, they were both able to see us play, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in the Sweet 16. So I think they're coming out too.
So is it like just what's that like? Are you able to see them, or are they just separate?
Yeah, they're just up in the stands. Unfortunately, with the protocols that we have in place, I'm not able to go outside and see them. But being able to see them in the stands, see them cheering, is really special. Especially with all the guidelines that are going around with COVID. So just having them being there has definitely meant the world to me.
Thanks, Jaime.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Ben Bolch.
Hey, hi.
How you doing?
Good. Hey, we got to get the true story on Top Golf here. You talk about that, going to the zoo, what the highlight of that was, and then also, if I could, that we everybody knows the defense has been really good since halftime in the Michigan State game. Could you give us more of a granular level explanation for what's changed and what's improved?
Um, so I'll start off with that question first. I think just our defensive mindset, uh, pressuring the ball more, trying to stay in front of our man, playing team defense is something that's definitely changed from pre or regular season to now. I think that was definitely the biggest one. Our defensive intensity and staying in front and playing team defense. And then to your other question, the one that I was hoping you were going to ask me about Top Golf. So Johnny Juzang had some words to say, but the real story is that I won. It was me, Jake, and him. We were playing the game that they had there at Top Golf, and I smoked him. I don't care what he has to say. That's the truth. I won. I got witnesses to testify to my plea. So that's the true story. And yeah, but other than that, we've been having a great time being able to go to the zoo and going to Top Golf. It's just been great to get out with the guys.
What's Coach talked about the being like a frat house on that one room.
Mm.
What's been that like? What's been the most fun thing about being in that floor together?
It's just that we're all there together. We got video games going on. We got movies that we're watching. We're just able, to spend time with each other, and that's something that you're not always going to get. You're not always going to be able to just stay in a hotel with your teammates for that long of a time. So we're just making the most of it, having as much fun as we can, while still staying focused on the task at hand.
This question is from Sam Connon.
Yeah, I mean, so I know you wear your jacket, your Letterman every now and then. I'm seeing on Twitter. How do you think Coach is pulling his off?
I think he's pulling it off great. I know Doug had that specially made for him. Coach was showing that off to us in the elevator this morning. So I think it's great. Hopefully we all get some of those because they're pretty sweet. So hopefully our team, we can all wear them and show them off too.
And then Alabama, looking ahead to the game, they're kind of like you guys, where they're a good rebounding team, even though maybe they don't have a lot of height. They only have one guy who's 6'10" or over. How do you expect to match up with them on the boards, and then defensively down low? Do you expect to kind of have to grind it out and get physical with them?
Yeah, definitely have to get physical. We know they shoot a lot of threes, so when teams shoot a lot of threes, that means that there's going to be a lot of rebounds to go get. So just holding our blockouts, making sure we hit the guy that we need to block out, and just get the rebound. Limit them to one shot.
This question is from Charlie Clifford.
Jaime, it's a bit of a mystery for us. How does the COVID testing work, and have you been able to make that portion of your day fun? Because it seems like you're pretty good at finding a way to get creative with everything.
So we have a scheduled time. It changes throughout the day. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's at night, before dinner, before practice, or after practice. So it kind of changes daily. But it's something that we've been doing all year. So we're just used to it. I mean, it's just another part of our day. It's just part of the routine. We just go in, swab our nose, and then just get out and move on to the next thing.
Any interaction with the volunteers working there? I assume some of them go home and instantly are pulling for you because they saw you in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have conversations with the workers there who are helping facilitate the testing. So it's always good to have conversations with them, asking where they're from, wishing us luck on the game. So shout out to those guys for, always being friendly and always being there to help.
This question is from Michael Casagrande, AL.com.
Yeah, two, if I could. First, the pace of play. I know Alabama likes to move up and down the court pretty quickly. What are your thoughts about a game like that?
Like you said, they move up and down really quickly. They shoot a lot of threes. And they got a lot of great shooters too. So, just us rebounding the basketball is going to be huge, and guarding the 3-point line. Making them try to put the ball on the floor because we know they love to shoot, and try to get them out of their comfort zone is something that we got to do.
And second, do you believe in the idea of a gym being a shooter's gym? Are there some gyms that are better to shoot in, and how does Hinkle stack up in that?
Coach Lewis, he's from out here in Indiana. He said that's the best gym to shoot in the world. So, obviously we're playing against a great shooting team, but, we're also a great shooting team as well. So, I think it works both ways.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jaime, for your time.
Thank you very much.